Okay, well, so it's dark now. So I went and got the oil. I got this at Walmart for 20 bucks, 5 quarts. It's kind of expensive, I guess. I guess that's normal. It's basically like you buy 4 and you get 1 free type of deal. So if you get in like a gallon, it's 1 1/4 gallon. So this is about 20 bucks. Castrol GTX, that's the good stuff. The good regular oil, and there's the filter. So what I'm gonna do is, so pretty much all that's left to do is just to put the filter on, the drain plug back in, and then fill the engine up. So what I'm gonna do is oil the dealie here, like it says in the little instruction sticker. Okay, and then pour some of that in there, hopefully without probably like halfway. It's fine because it's gonna go in sideways. It's gonna make a big mess if just kind of you have to swish all around there. So what's inside the filter is like a paper, you know, and you gotta try. I'm trying to saturate that with oil right now. That way, the engine won't have such a hard time pumping oil through the engine during the first startup. Okay, so this is ready to go on now. Let's go put it on. That's our STP filter. It's blue. I want a black one, but oh well. It's okay. It's under the car. No one's gonna see it. So there is our oil filter housing. Still making a mess. Oil all over the place, but I still have my drain plug out. So I'm just gonna clean that up a little bit. One time I actually found that the stud here, the oil filter stud, was actually loose on my Eclipse when I changed the oil on it. So that is one thing you want to check when you're changing oil, to make sure this thing is not loose. See, there's a little hex pattern there that you can stick a socket over and tighten it, but it's not loose enough to take it out by hand, so that's okay. So we gotta kind of there's not a lot of room to work with here at all. Now I can understand why the filter. I can understand why they made the filter smaller for the second gen. Oh, geez, I have to kind of just nudge that line a bit, and then okay, there it is. I think it must be crooked or something because it is not wanting to go in. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. It's in there. Spin it till it touches the housing. There you go. That's about 1/4. It's about half, probably 3/4. Pretty much, you pretty much just tighten it by hand until you can't really do it anymore. There you go. Okay, that's good. That's it. And then try to clean up the area a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go wipe. It's still dripping. Can you believe that? Just wipe this off. And wipe the part where the hole is. Can't even feel where the hole is. Still dripping. Okay, still dripping. I don't know why. Just clean it up a little bit. We'll grab our drain plug. Stick it back on there. Okay, snug it up. Okay, should be good. It's fairly clean underneath this car. It's good. There's a lot of dirt on this housing. It's a little dirty. Everything looks okay though. It's a good idea to check the bottom of the car out while you're under here. Everything looks okay. Boy, that gasket there, the one that goes from the kind of mid pipe to the catalytic converter, does not look very good. I may want to replace that too. I might have to replace the exhaust gasket. I feel like I should just replace the exhaust, period, you know? Alright, so we're gonna go put oil in the car now. Look at how still clean it is in there. Super clean. All right. There is our make sure funnel. Mr. Funnel is clean before you put it in. I know I'm probably just throwing dirt into the engine right now. Okay. And start filling her up. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take most of this gallon. Alright, man, so I can say I put like most of the bottle in there. I probably put like 4 quarts in there already. It's still empty on the dipstick. She's a thirsty car. I don't know how many quarts is supposed to go in here. Doesn't say. I imagine it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 4. Okay, so I got it pretty good. Let's see. Let's put a little bit more. It was about 3 quarters. Whammo. It's almost full. I think that's good. It's on an incline. It's on the ramps right now, so I'm just gonna say that's not. As long as there's oil in there, it'll be okay. So, all right. And it nearly took that whole bottle, pretty much the whole thing. So let's go put the cap back on. Let's clean the cap a little bit. Okay, cap's a little oily. I think the gasket is not sealed so well. Okay, let's clean the valve cover up a little bit. It's a little dusty. That oil will make the valve cover look nice and shiny. Get the in-between stuff on the Mitsubishi logo. This is actually my favorite valve cover. It says Mitsubishi here and dual overhead cam down there. Yeah. Okay. So I can't really start the car. I have to put the MAF back on. So let's go put the MAF back on so I can get it off the ramps. The alternative would be to I'm gonna go fire it up real quick. The oil light on this thing, man. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, the oil light didn't even turn on. Well, I guess it's good. So what you want to do when you first start it up and it's still in the air is check for oil leaks. I don't see any. I don't see any. So it's time to go ahead and move it. Alright, so we're gonna go move the car. Put it in reverse. Just let it roll off. I'm just gonna do it by feel. Boom. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Let's shut the car off. And let the oil settle. We'll wait for the oil to settle a little bit. So clean up a little bit here. Let's get these ramps here. Okay, there we go. Clean the dipstick. Let's see what kind of oil we got here. It is no oil. No oil. Just clean it. Let's do it one more time. There's a little bit of oil. Yeah, there's about half, a little less than half in there. So let's just go ahead and dump the rest of that oil in the engine, and then I think we'll be good. Alright, and so that's all I'll do. I'm just going to dump the rest of that in there. It should be fine. It's in between the lines, so I guess it's okay. So, should be good. And plus, we're kind of like on a crown a little bit. It may affect the oil level. Alright, so that's pretty much the oil change for the Galant VR4. I hope you guys have enjoyed the vlog on oil change on the Galant VR4. It is getting into that filter is not very easy. And this bad boy takes up a lot of oil. Almost took 5 quarts. That's a lot of oil. I don't know if the oil pan is bigger, the oil capacity is bigger on the Galant VR4 compared to the Eclipse. I think the Eclipse is literally, it's like around 4 quarts. So this is almost 5 quarts it took. So that is, I don't know. Maybe it's a 1G thing. Maybe the 6-bolt motors have bigger oil pans, but maybe not. Or actually, the oil filter is bigger on this than the 2G Eclipse. The 2G Eclipse is a smaller. It's almost like an inch shorter, inch smaller in diameter. So yep. So that's it. And then I just have to clean the air filter. So getting this car ready for smog. So it definitely did need an oil change. So there you go. Should be faster now. Alright, here's my go. But yeah, it is a good idea to change your oil pretty often on a turbocharged car, because the oil is it lubricates and it cools the turbo also. It's not. Oh, what the hell happened here? Oh shit. Oh, no way. My plate. I guess when it fucking went down, it hit my plate. Damn it. One thing after another, man. Okay, so now I gotta remember to take the license plate off if I ever put it on those ramps again. Alright, here's my go. Yeah, I'm telling you, I break stuff every time I drive this car. I didn't even drive it that far. I drove it down the ramps. I break something on this car. Okay, all I can say is, man, the oil filter on the Galant is huge. It's constantly, oil is constantly dribbling out of it. I've been holding it for a few minutes already. And the oil is nasty. Look at this. It's super black. I don't know when the last time the oil was changed on this. I probably maybe drove it 1,000, maybe 2,000 miles since I first got it. Yeah, I haven't driven this car a whole lot. It's down more than it's up. That's what I'm gonna say. And there's some, like, I can see some metal shavings in there, and the oil a little bit. Yeah, there's some metal shavings in there. I guess it's a good idea to change the oil. It's pretty freaking dirty, dude. I don't know if that's 3,000 miles, but that's when I changed the oil, 3,000, especially on turbos. That is gross. That's not clean at all. I was hoping it would be a little clean, you know, but nope. But I know, I can't believe the engine's been swimming in that. But when I looked underneath the valve cover, it was still pretty clean in the engine, so it must not be that dirty. Alright, anyway, it's time to dispose of this stuff.